do you sense you're going to feel this in your town?
No. We're not going to feel this at all. This is why I advocate for being independent and not being so subjective to federal funding or not being dependent on federal funding. We're going to be absolutely fine. We do not, our budgets aren't based on how much money comes in from federal government. So as a city, we're going to be fine. I think that you're going to find most states and most cities that are self-sufficient are going to do fine. One of the things that I think is really important here is I think that this is not about a right-left issue because they're the ones that both sides got us into this mess. This is a showdown between Washington and the American people and watching this ping-pong game.
That's a really good point. I mean,
the credibility problem doesn't stop there. Yes, there is pain. There's a lot of pain. I see it out there. I mean, I've got family members that live in inner cities, and I can tell you right now that this president's doing nothing to eliminate those pains.
But you know, CPAC, to me, it totally diminishes their credibility as an organization when you basically, Chris Christie is a national leader, and their explanation about why, in the next day about why
didn't have a good year.
It's like an all-star game to say that he didn't have a good year. And they invite Sarah Palin, who wasn't competent enough to keep a Fox News contract, but she's invited to a CPAC meeting. I mean, to me, they basically, many people, Carl and many people, decided that the voters out there don't know what they're doing.
Stand up for CPAC here.
I'm going to say, this is probably where the debate comes in a little bit. I am going to say this. CPAC is an independent, they're their organization. They can go in and ask whoever they want to. I'm sure Chris Christie is not hurting for speaking events. I mean, I've listened to the man. I've met the man. I think he's a great leader. But he's also going to be loyal to New Jersey and follow the things that New Jersey wants him to follow. And that might not fall in line with what CPAC wants. I know that I'm loyal to the state.
Does the Republican Party have to expand its reach in the Northeast in order to be credible in a national election?
Look, I think we need to have a debate. I don't like the fact that Republicans are eating each other. If you think about this, Democrats tend to stick together based on one issue, and we tend to divide based on many different issues. And so we have to have a debate, and the healthy debate is good. And we have to know that we're not going to agree on everything. In 2011, I remember looking back at my notes and seeing this poll that was done by Gallup, where they asked Republicans and Democrats how much of every dollar spent by federal government is waste. Republicans said 52 cents out of every dollar. Democrats said 47 cents, which told me at that time an overwhelming amount of Americans thought there was a lot of waste. And I'm wondering what it looks like today. And like I said, I believe that the sequester is really, it's painted as a showdown between Republicans and Democrats, but I really think that it's going to shift between Washington and the American people. And I'd love to see, I'm looking for that swell of American people saying, you know what, Washington's not doing the job anymore. We are going to actually go in and take this country back.
People really think
Healing is going to be done on
the
ground level, yes.